Well, joining me now, as promised, Stuart Mathieson for the Manchester Evening News, who was in Moscow last night. Stuart, you got back in the early hours, but you've been working all day, and you're still working now. OK, let's dissect last night's game. 100% record maintained. It's looking comfortable in the group games for Manchester United. All the action happens in the knockout stages, but, you know, they have to get there. Yeah,
well, I mean, you said 1 foot in the knockouts. To me, it's 1 3/4 feet, because they're not going to blow this now. I think it's just a matter of how quick they can do it, because they want to have a couple of dead rubbers at the end. So the next game is CSKA at Old Trafford. Now, you know, I wasn't that impressed with the Russians last night at all. So, you know, to me, it'll be next game at Old Trafford, it's going to be done and dusted. OK, well, Valencia got his goal, his second goal. He's settling in quite nicely now, isn't he? And Sir Alex Ferguson described him, probably to you actually, in an interview afterwards, that he's like a Scholes-type character, very quiet. We saw a lot of him at Wigan Athletic. He did fantastically well there. He's bedded in now, and he got a lot of praise. And Nani did as well for their wing play last night. Well, yeah, I mean, what I like about Antonio Valencia is very much an old-fashioned kind of out-and-out winger. He doesn't beat a man and go back to beat him again and again. He will beat a man and then get the ball over, and he's crossed it. He's excellent. It has taken him a while to settle in. It is massively different to Wigan. But we're now starting to see him come to the fore. And like you say, he is a bit Scholesy-like. He apparently just does his job, turns up, does it, goes home. And if that's how it's going to be, then he's looking good. And briefly, team news ahead of Liverpool, Giggs, Rooney, Parker, they all didn't travel. Rio Ferdinand came off, he could take a rest. It was all according to plan, so they should all be back in the mix, hopefully. Yeah, I think the only one that won't make the weekend is Ji-sung Park. I think everyone else, it was pretty precautionary, really. OK, well, let's talk about Liverpool. We'll mention Balloon Gate in just a moment. That was incredible last weekend. Liverpool, all kinds of problems. Rafa Benitez, has he had a vote of confidence today? From George Gillette? Yeah. Well, it's 4 consecutive defeats in all competition. It's not great, and they're down in 8th. It's looking game over in the Premier League. It could be game over in Europe. Yeah, it's astonishing, really, because, I mean, yeah, I thought they looked really good last year, and I really thought they were going to push United this season. Only lost twice last year in all the matches, and losing 4 already in the league is astonishing. And they've had a lot of injuries, but, you know, United got through injuries last year. I'm not so sure that they're completely out of the title race yet. They're only 7 points behind, and they are capable of going on a run, but yeah, it's looking dodgy. Well, they had a great record against United last year, 2-1 at Anfield, and that, of course, that incredible victory at Old Trafford. They've comfortably Manchester United. Big game for them this weekend. It's the outstanding occasions, aren't they, Manchester United-Liverpool? Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I mean... it is the derby for you? No, as a Mancunian, I still see the City game as the big derby. But, you know, this is fantastic. I mean, they're always controversial in many ways. United always seem to get a player sent off at Anfield, and yet they also seem to score at the top end, so you don't know what you're going to get. But there's a lot of... you know, United lost 2 games against them last season, but talking to the players after the game last night, they said, well, you know, hang on a minute, we won the title, what would you take? And I suppose it might be hard to swallow 2 more defeats against Liverpool, but if the championship's guaranteed, you might take it. OK, and beach balls are banned. They'll be being searched. They're sold out. You can't get beach balls anywhere. Right, quickly, score prediction? 2-1 United. 2-1 United. OK, well, let's hope so. Reverse those results from last night. Right, thanks, Stuart, for coming in.